Tragedy in the Mid-State River as a 24-year-old kayaker drowns in White County. State wildlife officials say the man and his kayak went under the water near the Lowhead Dam on the Calf Killer River in Sparta just before noon today. Investigators say he was trapped underwater and drowned. A 55-year-old companion was able to make it to shore and called for help. He was taken to the Highlands Medical Center with minor injuries.
Well, the White County Sheriff's Department says this is the car that they drove to the river. It was parked, as you see, just a mile south of the dam. And that's where we find Fox 17's Eric Alvarez tonight, live with more on the water so dangerous, not even a life jacket could save the man. Eric?
Well, Scott, Stacy, if you follow me down here to the water's edge, you're going to notice that the Calf Killer is perfectly calm, but about a mile north of here, it feeds into a dam that looks small from the surface. But tonight, a kayaking expert tells Fox 17 those types of dams are some of the most dangerous hazards on Tennessee's waterways.
It's a sad day for the family, the friends of the people, but it's just also a sad day for the industry in general.
Ian Stewart works for Jackson Kayak, a Sparta company that makes and sells kayaks across the country. Stewart works in customer service, but tells Fox 17 he's also a level 4 kayak instructor.
What you want to do is you want to start with your bottom buckles. Make sure you get those nice and snug.
He says low-head dams like the one where the 24-year-old died on Wednesday might seem small as you approach, but the circulating water under the surface can be deadly.
Where the water is literally pulling you down to the bottom area of that dam. Without training, they're almost impossible to get out of at times. Even with training, usually you have to have a safety rope or other equipment or other people or really specialized knowledge to get out of them. They're the most dangerous thing on the river in some cases.
The TWRA, which is spearheading the investigation, says the man was wearing a life jacket, but even that wasn't enough to save him. With warm weather already here, more and more families will venture into Tennessee's lakes and rivers. Stewart says whether you're kayaking, rafting, or swimming, you should have the right equipment, and you should not do it alone.
We never recommend you kayak alone. You want a group of 3. The reason we always say 3 is because if something happens to your friend or to you, one of your friends can stay with you and one of your friends can go get help.
All to prevent a tragedy from happening again.
Anytime something of this occurs, it's the worst thing that can happen in our industry and to our sport and to our hobby. It's just sad. It's a sad day. Now tonight, Stewart says for all the mid-state families planning to leave the land this spring and summer and head on out to Tennessee's lakes and rivers, that you be sure to check the weather conditions. Also, tell a friend where you're going and when you're going to be back. And of course, steer clear of dams, no matter how small they seem from the surface. Reporting live in Sparta, Eric Alvarez, Fox 17 News.